Good day, young scientists. I am Sir Alfredo Marquez, and today we will be discussing the lesson about how matter changes when applied with heat. Have you ever asked yourself how materials change? How does matter change when applied with heat? When matter is heated enough, its molecules move faster with great energy. It is like watching an ice cube in your palm that becomes smaller until it melts, or boiling water that turns into a steam. If enough heat is added, solid can become liquid and liquid change to gas. In this lesson, you will be able to explain how matter changes when applied with heat. Let's talk about the effects of heat on materials. What is heat? What is the largest source of heat in our planet? Heat is a form of energy that can make molecules of matter move fast when absorbed. It is describing how high the temperature is. The device used to measure heat is thermometer. Sun is the largest source of heat in our planet. Applying heat to matter results in the processes of physical and chemical changes. So what is the difference between the two? What is physical change? There is a change in appearance, like size and shape, and even in texture. No new material is formed. There is a change in state or phase of matter, meaning to say, it can transform from one state to another, but still the composition is the same. The process is reversible, meaning to say, we can bring it back to its original form. For example, candle, from solid it will turn into a liquid when heated, but when cooled it will turn back to its original form, which is solid. This diagram shows how matter transformed from one state to another when heat was applied or removed. Let's talk about it one by one. Ito rin mga evidence ng physical change. Applying heat to solid, it will turn into liquid. The process involved is melting or liquefaction. Ang solid form ng tubig ay yelo. At kapag tayo ay nag-apply ng init, siya ay magiging liquid ulit o babalik sa pagiging tubig. Applying heat to liquid, it will turn into gas. And the process is evaporation. Ang tubig kapag ating ininitan, ito ay magiging usok or gas state na tinatawag na water vapor. But still, the composition is the same. Ang bumubuo sa tubig at sa water vapor ay pareho lamang. Some solid turns into gas by applying heat. The process is sublimation. Example is the dry ice. Some liquid turns to solid when we place them in a cool environment. That process is known as freezing or solidification. Kagaya ng tubig. Kapag nilagay sa loob ng ref, ito ay magiging solid o magiging yelo. Yung tubig na tunaw at tubig na buo or solid ay pareho lamang. Some gas turns to liquid when heat was removed. That process is known as condensation. One good example is the clouds. Kapag ang mga ulap ay mainit, ito ay kulay puti at mataas. Kapag ito ay lumamig, ito ay magiging dark clouds at magiging liquid ulit sa form ng snow, hail, or rain. Some gas turns to solid, and that process is known as deposition. One good example is the frost. Frost is a water vapor or water in gas form that becomes solid. Kapag sobrang lamig ng paligid, nagiging yelo o frost ang hangin. What is chemical change? Chemical change. There is a change in appearance, like size and shape, similar with physical change. On the other hand, there is new material formed. There is a change in composition. There is also a change in state of matter or phase of matter. But the process is irreversible. Example, burning a paper. Kapag tayo ay nagsunog ng papel, ang magiging resulta ay magkakaroon ng abo. Itong abo na to ay may new property na at di na mo pwedeng ibalik sa dati. That's why it is irreversible. What are the evidences of chemical change? Ano nga ba ang mga ebidensya para ating malaman kung chemical change ba ang nangyari? First, we have the change in color. Kapag ang isang bagay na bago ng kulay, we can consider it as chemical change. Another evidence of chemical change is change in odor or smell. Chemical reactions may give off smell or new odor. For example, food rotting, such as rotten eggs. So, mayroong mga bagay na nagbabago ng amoy. Maaaring ito ay bumabango or maaaring bumabaho. Maaaring umaasim. Those are evidences of chemical change. Another evidence of chemical change is change in taste. May mga bagay o pagkain na nagbabago ng lasa. Mula sa pagiging masarap, ito ay nagiging maasim. Mula sa pagiging maasim, nagiging matamis naman minsan. Mula sa pagiging walang lasa, nagiging masarap kapag ito ay naluto. Lahat ng yan ay evidence ng chemical change. Another evidence of chemical change is the release of heat. Some materials release heat, and sometimes it produces fire, which is an evidence of chemical change. The last evidence of chemical change is gas or bubble formation. Some materials produces bubbles due to chemical reaction. For example, kapag isang pagkain ay matagal na, ito ay napapanis at kakaroon ng bula dahil sa init ng panahon or sa bacterial growth. Minsan, kapag tayo ay nagluluto, nagkakaroon din ng pagbula. Sa baking or sa cooking, those are the evidence of chemical change. If you really understand our discussion, try to answer this activity. Say if the following example is classified as physical or chemical change. Number 1. Burning of wood. The answer is chemical. Drying clothes. The answer is physical. Heating chocolates. The answer is physical. Cooking rice. The answer is chemical. Boiling water. The answer is physical. Did you get a perfect score? Good job! Thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.